Welcome to The Man in the Middle. I'm your host, Bill West. Tonight we're going to be talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League. In my review on Facebook, I had one word: damn. I'm assuming that if you came here, you wouldn't hear more than that. But before we get to that, if you like what you see tonight, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave something on social media, and leave a comment down below. It really helps us in the long run. YouTube really likes to see us, you know, talking to our viewers. So if you like it, or if you just want to, give me some support, hit that thumbs up or drop a comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. I'd also like if you subscribe to the channel. So, Zack Snyder's Justice League. We've been waiting what? How many years for this? And finally dropped it. We'll talk a little bit about the controversy surrounding Zack and Geeks and Gamers in a little bit, but let's separate the artist from the medium. I absolutely loved this movie. I didn't care for the 4-point, the 4:3 framing of it. I wish it had been full screen. The footage placement wasn't quite as seamless as I would like, but it's not his fault. We'd all seen Josh Whedon's cut of Justice League, and I could see where it was, I could see where Zack Snyder had put his stuff in, and some things that were missing, like when, unless I just missed it, there were some parts that maybe were too funny for Zack Snyder, like when Aquaman was sitting on Wonder Woman's lasso of truth and just saying how beautiful she was. I thought that was an interesting piece in there. The race at the end between Superman and the Flash. That was a cute piece. But I did like a lot of the stuff they put in. I like how Alfred had an expanded role. I liked Cyborg's expanded role. I like seeing Darkseid. That was cool. I liked how the story changed from being just, not just trying to find the mother box, or the 3 mother boxes, so we can set up a foothold to where we're invading already, and we're setting up for Darkseid to come. I like seeing Desaad and Granny Goodness. That was cool. The worst part of this whole thing is that they did such a great job of world building and showing you what was going to come, and we're never going to see it. I like seeing Deathstroke. I like seeing. I hope you've all seen this because I can't talk about it without spoiling it. I liked in the epilogue how we saw the Joker, how we saw Mira, that Superman has fulfilled the prophecy that was laid back in Batman vs. Superman, where Bruce had the vision that Batman or Superman was going to turn evil, and in the epilogue he did. The actor who played in Eureka, I love watching him, and he was great in this. And to sacrifice himself to overheat the mother box so they could find it was touching. Superman's rebirth wasn't too different from the Josh Whedon version. It brought tears to my eyes. I'll say that. Seeing him fly home and begin to realize, who he was, and to see Martha come back, and Yeah, I'm a big Superman fan. I'm a sucker. And Henry Cavill is Superman. Marvel, or not Marvel. Uh, Warner Brothers, you're making a mistake. I'm all for having multiple Supermen, but if you're not going to bring Henry Cavill back as Superman, you're making a big mistake. he's he's Superman. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I didn't like. Like I said, I didn't like that they cut some of the more humorous aspects out. I didn't like that it took quite a bit. Talk about a slow burn. Uh, say what you will about Joss Whedon's version of it, it didn't commit the sin of being slow for the first hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. This was really slow. I know they were setting things up, but it was sort of hard to get through. Even my wife asked me if how I was feeling about it, and I said, I'm certain it'll pick up, and it did. I I think the worst, like I said, I think there were the bad things were outweighed by so much good things that were in this. I don't know where to begin. I just thought this is better than Josh Whedon's version. I like Josh Whedon's version. I'll go ahead and say that right out. I enjoyed it, but this is a superior version. And as soon as it comes out, I'm buying it. I already have the music on set up to download. Uh, I like the original score, and I like the added scoring that was added for this. The Hallelujah at the end is probably my favorite version. I don't know the artist, but she was just wonderful. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it. This is the must see uh, event of the year. As much as I'm looking forward to Godzilla vs. Kong, Dune, Matrix 4, this is the one that defines a comic generation because we fought for it. Well, not me particularly, but there were fans who, for years, fought for this, and it's a victory for them, and we should support them. And maybe just if we support it enough, maybe Marvel will, or not Marvel, I keep saying Marvel, Warner Brothers will open their eyes and return us back to this universe. You had the effects were brilliant. The casting, with one exception, I thought, well, two exceptions, I thought was awesome. I don't care for Ezra Miller as the Flash. Uh, I'm spoiled with Grant Gustin. To me, he's Grant Gustin's the Flash, and I wish they would have brought him in on this. I don't care for the Flash suit. I think it's too bulky, too metallic to move at the speeds that the Flash should be moving. And I didn't like, I can't remember the actor's name uh, for Lex Luthor. I think he's too young. I always thought that Lex was if not a contemporary Superman, which this actor might well be, but he was always older and more more stately, presidential. The Lex Luthor for president run was great. He shouldn't be someone that is like seeing Daredevil in his mid 20s, or not Daredevil, Kingpin in his mid 20s. It didn't work. It doesn't work for me. The actor who played Deathstroke, oh my gosh, he was perfect casting. He looked great. He almost looked like Slade Wilson from the comics in my eyes. It's too bad we're not going to see him again. I hope I said Slade Wilson. No, I can't remember. Deadshot. No, Deadshot. That's Deathstroke. Yeah, Deathstroke. He was perfect, and I wish he had been in there more. Uh, you have to see this. You have to sit down. You have to block out the 4 hours or an hour a day for 4 days. But you have to block. You take the time and watch this. I don't think you'll regret it. Like I said, I think the first 2 hours drag a little bit, but the payoff once you get to the end is perfect. Even with a couple of the casting decisions I didn't agree with, this I'd return to this universe in an instant. Once the theater is open, if they do a Justice League 2 continuing on this story, I'd be in there. My butt would be in that seat opening day. I don't think I can say more than that, or give it a higher praise. Now, Zack Snyder. I'm a fan of Geeks and Gamers. I don't support them on Patreon. I'm not on their website, but I do listen to their casts on YouTube, and I think that Snyder did them wrong coming onto the channel and saying that he doesn't support, or he doesn't affiliate with Geeks and Gamers, and or support websites or YouTubers with who are racist or condone violence against any race. That might bite Warner Brothers in the butt in days to come. It might stop people from watching it. Don't let it do that. Separate the artist from the art. Don't let him and his bad judgment drive you away from the movie, which is great. I mean, it was done before he said that, and I think that it might have been something he had to say. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't hear. I haven't heard the repeat. In fact, I stayed away from it. I don't want to be involved in it. All I can say is, if he did say what everybody's reporting he said, then he screwed up. I mean, he might have been in his right. He might have been in his rights to say it, but I think that he did a bad thing at the time. I mean, they were supporting charity. They'd raised almost $60,000, or to some reports over $60,000, before he got on and said what he did, and then charity drive, the people stopped donating. Who knows how much they could have raised? He should have thought about that before saying what he did. Or if he was told to say it, he should have said, maybe I can say it another day. It was wrong of him to say it when and where he did. That's all I know. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen tonight. I'm, like I said, I think this is the best thing to come down HBOMax since it's started, which it's not hard because we've had Wonder Woman, which wasn't a great hit. I should say Wonder Woman 84. A good, an okay movie, not a great movie. Nothing on the, like the first one. The first one was wonderful. And I think Warner Brothers, maybe they wanted to shoot this in the foot. Maybe they wanted to say, the fans didn't come out for this one. Too bad. We gave them what they wanted and they didn't come. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not in the boardrooms making the decisions. I'm just reporting on the rumors I'm hearing. If you like what you've seen today, please hit that thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you. Probably, this week. Usually I do channel maintenance on the weekend, but excuse me. But this week I'm going to have plenty of time. My wife and daughter are going to be out of town, so I'll probably be on the computer more than not. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you soon.